developments. Okay, let's talk about this. This slide just again reinforces that freezes and windups and DB plans are continuing particularly in the private sector space, and they're trying to address these future income shortfalls with increased DC contribution rate scales. And I think we'll see more of that. It's my opinion. We'll see more of that. We'll see more commitment by committees as administrators, working towards understanding the connection between contribution rates, good investment selection, and pre-retirement income replacement to be supplemented by CPP and related security. I know that sounds kind of basic and fundamental. Now maybe it's because I work with a lot of smaller employers, I know a lot of employers, under 200, 250 employees. They're operating as generalists, so they don't have much time to be focused on this stuff. But I'm sure a lot of the bigger plan sponsors are working around it. But there's always that need and that strong propensity to move in that direction. Web-based engagement tools are still gaining momentum. I think the carriers are doing a good job at trying to attract employees to draw them in to use the website. We will still can be confronted with matters around the demographics where people that are older, and I certainly fall into this. I mean, I'm a spreadsheet geek. I love doing spreadsheets. But when 5 o'clock comes around, or 6 o'clock, or 7 o'clock, when I finally go home, the last thing I want to do is turn on a computer and do a retirement income projection. And I'm a financial planner, right? So the carriers work really hard at trying to have gaming, and they have all sorts of tools. Lots of stuff goes into that. It's all great stuff, but it's a challenge. How do you engage employees in that process? I'm not going to talk about PRPPs. It's kind of like a tempest in a teacup, but it's still out there. Some of the jurisdictions have put them in. The feds have passed that legislation. The key thing about this is moving the fiduciary duty as an administrator from the employer to another service, like a third-party record keeper administrator, like one of the insurance companies, under certain conditions of documentation and governance. But it's targeting small employers. It's not meant to be relevant for bigger employers, but that initiative is out there as well. Oh, I apologize. It's called a pooled retirement pension plan, and they're DC plans. So I apologize. Sorry. They're a DC pension plan, basically, and it's off the shelf kind of an idea. You make it available to those employers that don't have plans or self-employed people, and the jurisdictions are trying to implement this to more structure to deal with employees, single or smaller employees.